A lot of people are actually hardworking. Hardworking is very, very good. When you are hardworking, there's a tendency, that is a conceptual belief that you are going to be successful. But I am going to prove to you today that working hard alone is not the barometer or the measurement for success. Because a lot of people are working really, really, really hard today, but there is nothing to show for it. Can we blame the economy for them not being able to show forth that they are actually working and they are actually earning something in relations to the work they are actually doing? We may not actually blame the economy, but we're going to discuss these things and look at some certain factors that may be hindering a lot of people's success. So, in other words, what we're saying there is that hard work does not guarantee success. Welcome to another segment of intellectual brainstorming and the academic excellence. My name is David, and my YouTube channel is what is David. And what uses me not to say a very big thank you to our returning subscribers. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, the time is now. Subscribe now, I beg, subscribe now. We need your subscription. And don't forget to share our videos to those people that actually need this video out there. So let's continue from with our lecture now. Now, a lot of people believe that working hard is the key to success. A lot of people are toiling night and day, but unfortunately, there is nothing for them to show forth at the end of the day. The more they work hard, the more they struggle every day. It does not commensurate with what is coming into their pocket. That is, there is a margin between their output and their input. What is coming into their pocket does not commensurate with what is going out of their body, that is their muscle. So, working hard is not actually the barometer for success. So if you're actually working hard, it does not mean that you are going to be successful. And that is why I will advise you that you listen from the beginning of this topic to the very end, so that you'll be able to understand better what I'm actually talking about. Now, this lecture will actually provide a solution to this problem, that working hard is not the guarantee for success, because a lot of people are hardworking. Some people have even started work by 7 a.m. They will close by 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. Say 12 hours every day, but there's nothing to show for it. They labor under the sun, but there's nothing to show for it. So let us dive into this lecture now. Now, this lecture, like I said, will provide a solution to this problem. So hard work is not the key to success. Though hard work is very, very good. I remember when we were very young in those days, they would tell us that we need to work very hard. That when you work very hard, you'll be very successful. But unfortunately, this concept or ideas or what we say in those days does not really work out the way we actually wanted it to be. So working hard is not the key to success. Hard work is very good. I will not dispute that, but for you to be a better person, then it is very important for you to listen to the end of this topic. Now, working hard makes a lot of people to be very far behind. To be very, very far behind. And what do I mean by being very far behind? While other people are making money and being successful, a lot of people are still depending on what? On hard work. And at the end of the day, they work really, really hard, but there's nothing to put in the pocket. Working hard may not necessarily guarantee 3 square meals a day. Now, you don't need to work hard, working hard sake. What you need at this moment is what we call a mindset. You need the skills, you need two sets, assets and what? An income to better your life. So a lot of people today, they work little and they gain more. But a lot of people today, they also work very hard, but they gain less. So what we're saying here is that you need to sharpen your mindset for you to be able to actually be successful in life. Now, you need a prerequisite to make your life, your work very easier. What I'm saying there is that instead of it to be working really hard like Jackie, like an elephant, and at the end of the day, you have little to show forth for it. Then what you need is what? It's a prerequisite, something that can make your work more easier. You need to sharpen your mindset and also acquire what I call more skills. To sharpen your mindset, you need to think better. You need to think very better. Now, I'm going to discuss some very four important principles that I call the four values of what? The four levels of what? Of value. The four levels of value. So if you belong to the category of people that are always working hard, working hard, and there is nothing for you to show for it, then you need what I call the four level of what? Of value, which I'm quickly going to discuss in this topic. So you will now be able to understand which category you belong to in this four level of what? Of value. The first one is what I call the implementation. Implementation. Now, at the level of implementation, this is the category that most people actually belong to, where people are working with their energy, with their strength, with their muscle to create what I call money for themselves. But at the end of the day, they have little to show for it for themselves. So they are working hard, but their minimum wage or what they earn at the end of the day is very, very low. So no matter how they work, there is a limit to how much they can make at the end of the day. And that is the category that most people actually belong to at the level of what? Of implementation. Don't forget, I'm talking about what? The four levels of what? Of value. The first one is what we call implementation, where people work with their strength and power and everything. But at the end of the day, there's a limit to how far they can go because of what? Because of this problem. Now, the second one is what I call a unification. So the second one on the four level of what? Of value is unification. Now, what do you mean by what? By unification. At the level of unification, most managers and people that are the top notch of managerial level actually belong to this category, because they make use of what we call management skills to create wealth. So here you manage people to do the work. But unfortunately, at the unification level, though it is also very good, but unfortunately, your boss or the owner of the company buys your time at the unification level. So that means you have to step a bit further. Now, the next level is what I call communication. Communication. Don't forget, we're talking about the four levels of value communication. Now, at the level of communication, you use your communication to create a wealth. So the key to fortune, the key to wealth creation at this level of communication is what we call communication itself. Now, the people that actually belong to this category are those that are very, very creative. They can be able to use their communication skills and other skills that they have been able to acquire to actually create wealth for themselves. That is communication level. Now, the last one is what I call imagination. Now, under the imagination, it is the use of what? Of the mind and imagination to create or make what I call wealth. Here, you also use your mind and money to create your wealth. So you need to work harder to be able to create wealth for yourself. That is the concept. But here, under the level of imagination, you need to work higher, not even harder now, to create wealth for yourself. Now, people that belong to the level of what? Of the imagination, under the four level of what? Of value, are those that uses what? Their skills, their mindset, and their imagination to envisage and create wealth for themselves. Now, how sharpened is your level at this imagination? What we're saying is that your mindset, you need to sharpen it. You need to sharpen your mindset and think more sharply. Let me say what I think more there sharply. Now, you need to work higher to create a wealth. Now, in the level of creation of wealth, it's about delivering a high value to create a wealth. You need to sharpen your mindset to create wealth. You need to see wealth and seize the wealth. Do you understand now? So for you to be able to create wealth and be successful in life, you need to be able to envisage, to imagine, to see that wealth. And when you see that wealth, you should be able to convert it into what we call a reality. Reality. That's what we're talking about. Reality. Now, there is two important things that I will talk about here now. So listen very, very well. Now, for you to be able to, increase your effectiveness, because effectiveness is very important for you to be able to be successful in life and build a wealth. You need two factors or two things. Number one, you need what I call effort, and you need what I call efficiency. Now, let me explain that for you very well. What do I mean by effort, and what do I mean by efficiency? Now, for you to be successful and be wealthy in life, you need to increase your effort in the things that you do and that work well for you. So you don't need to put effort in what is not working for you. Now that is where people are making mistakes. People are putting effort into something, and every time they keep putting effort, putting faith into it. But at the end of the day, that thing is not working for you. So in other words, whatever you are doing that is not working for you, but it's creating a lot of waste of time for you. You have to what? You have to put away your effort from that kind of a thing. So, in other words, what they're saying there is that you need to put effort in anything that works well for you. Do you understand now? You need to put effort. You need to put more energy. You need to put more, higher level of commitment to anything that is working for you. But those things that are not working for you, you need to put them aside. So you can increase hard work into something that would actually work well for you. Now, the last one is what I call number two. You need to increase your efficiency. Efficiency. I said there are two before. I said effort and what are the efficiency. Now, efficiency is very, very important in this four level of value. Now, what do I mean by efficiency? By efficiency, here you need to put effort into something that should produce what I call a greater output. So here you'll be putting effort into something that will produce what we call a greater output. And what do I mean by that? What do I mean by efficiency? Now, when you talk about efficiency, we are talking about that you need to, put your mindset into reading of books to build up yourself. You need to surround yourself with positive people. You need to learn more about the basic principles of life, and also what applying this principle. Because unfortunately, people are not making it today because they surround themselves with toxic people. Who are the toxic people? Toxic people are people that cannot add value to your life. Do you understand now? You engage in gossip, you engage in frivolous talks, and those things that are not productive. You need to disengage from such a individual. This is 2024. So you need what we call increase in your efficiency. And for you to increase your efficiency, it means that you have to engage in books. But unfortunately, in this part of our world, people don't read books. Nigerians don't like reading books. They only read books whenever they are preparing for an exam, and this is very, very bad. If you are going to be successful in life, then you need to form the habit of reading motivational, successful, books that will help to ginger you, that will help to motivate you, that will help you to build up your mindset, that will help you to sharpen your mindset, books that will help you to actually build your wealth, books that will help you to edify and build up your financial base. So it is a time for you to achieve your goal, and you must create time for this. But on the level of success, being successful is not an easy task. What we're now saying here is that for you to be successful, it takes a lot of time. So efficiency is a watchword. Efficiency is a key word to be successful in life. So in other words, that notion that working hard will make you to be successful, it is efficiency of your time and your commitment to your time and what you do that will make it to be successful in their life. So efficiency makes us to be more effective. So it makes us to be more, to focus more on efficiency in order to be very, very effective. So successful people, if you want to be successful, then you need to be patient and take your beat one after the other. Don't forget that. So if you are the kind of person that believes that if you want to be successful, you have to be successful now, you're wasting your time, because wealth creation takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of commitment, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of dedication, it takes a lot of that determination, it takes a lot of prudency, it takes a lot of putting in a positive mindset. Do you get it now? So don't forget, this topic is very important. So if you really want to understand what I'm talking now, you need to go and watch that video again. On this note, I'm going to end my topic on the words that hard work does not guarantee success. So you can now know that what guarantees success is what is your level of efficiency. So if I were you, I would take efficiency and I will drop effectiveness. You understand? So you need to be efficient in anything that you are doing. So I believe you have gained something today. If you have not subscribed, subscribe now. My YouTube channel again is what is the video.Please, and my name is what is David Oni. If you have not subscribed to that channel, please subscribe now. Don't forget to share my videos to a lot of people that actually need this video. This is 2024. Don't put all your effort and energy into working hard and having little to show for it. Follow this basic principle and it will help in your life. On this note, and with this topic, and I hope to see you next time. To our returning subscriber, thank you and God bless you. Thank you.